What if I told you there are luxurious, multi-level maritime mansions sailing the seas that cost more than some countries' GDP? I'm talking about mega yachts so lavish and tricked out, they make cruise ship suites look like broom closets. Have you ever wondered how the ultra-wealthy traverse the seas in privacy and utmost luxury? I'm not talking about mere first-class tickets on a standard cruise ship. No, I mean truly one-of-a-kind floating palaces customized to each billionaire owner's exact specifications without regard for cost. Welcome to the dazzling, decadent domain of luxury super yachts, a maritime realm reserved only for those with bank accounts spanning 10 or 11 figures. These resplendent behemoths offer every conceivable indulgence under the sun. Their mere purchase prices exceed many countries' GDPs. But what exactly does $500 million or even $1 billion buy on the high seas? Join me for an exclusive tour inside 20 of the most expensive personal yachts sailing the planet today. We'll reveal every opulent amenity and dive deep into famous owners' lives. Number 20, Lionheart, a majestic 207-foot Leviathan owned by British retail magnate Sir Philip Green. Estimated to cost around $150 million, she provides amenities galore for privileged guests. Do normal rules of sensible spending apply to billionaires like Sir Philip? Of course not. With a net worth around $3 billion, his pocket change alone could set most retirements. Built by the illustrious Italian shipyard Bonetti, Lionheart entered service in 2016 as a floating palace worthy of royalty. Her sweeping exterior lines give her a refined, regal bearing wherever she glides into port. At over 200 feet long, Lionheart dominates any marina or anchorage, dwarfing lesser craft. Her resplendent, gleaming white hull and chrome accents sparkle brightly beneath the Mediterranean sun. And make no mistake, with twin 3,600 horsepower engines, she can outrun most paparazzi at full throttle beyond 16 knots. Yes, Lionheart has a performance matching her imposing looks. Up top, the generous sun deck has plentiful cushy lounges for working on one's tan while a personal attendant delivers chilled Dom Perignon. What better way to spend a warm summer afternoon than basking lazily on your own super yacht? When the sun dips low, there's always the Infinity Edge spa tub to unwind tired muscles. The good life indeed. Below deck is where the real luxury resides. With 6 lavish staterooms that welcome up to 12 fortunate guests, there's abundant room for family, friends, or business colleagues. Plush carpets, enormous beds, marble-lined bathrooms, no expense was spared crafting Lionheart's splendid spaces. Number 19, Aviva, the beloved super yacht of billionaire financier Joe Louis. Over 200 feet long, she provides a floating oasis for Louis and his privileged guests. Aviva can welcome 16 passengers across palatial spaces designed by Raymond Langton Design. But rest assured, Joe Louis and friends will not exactly be roughing it aboard his $150 million aquatic estate. Some highlights of Aviva's lavish amenities include an indoor lap pool, private cinema, spa, gym, jacuzzi and helicopter landing pad. The grand main saloon features floor-to-ceiling windows providing awe-inspiring panoramic views. Yes, Aviva surpasses expectations of comfort and elegance at every turn. She is a seagoing palace catering to every whim in regal style. But Aviva's most astounding feature sits up top, a full-sized regulation tennis court on her spacious upper deck. Leave it to Joe Louis to ensure he can practice his backhand while afloat. Other billionaire yacht owners install hot tubs or pools, but the sports enthusiast wants amenities enabling his passions, no matter how impractical. Aviva also houses Louis's priceless art collection in climate-controlled galleries. Pieces by Picasso, Rothko, and others from his $1 billion stash adorn the hallways. Combined with lavish furnishings and fixtures, Aviva feels like a floating private museum. Yes, she offers rarities and indulgences beyond imagination's reach for most. Aviva is crewed by up to 17 staff ready to cater to Joe Louis's smallest fancy 24 hours a day. With a top speed around 17 knots from her hardy MTU diesel engines, his home away from home can whisk Louis and friends to any tropical destination swiftly. Number 18, Solandge, completed in 2013 by German shipbuilding titan Lürsen. This 280-foot giant offers accommodation for 14 fortunate guests plus ample room for up to 29 crew members. For the right stratospheric price, you could even experience her splendor. Solange's sleek exterior profile came from the drawing board of famed yacht designer Espen Oeno. Inside, the talented designer Aileen Rodriguez infused the living spaces with a contemporary Zen minimalist aesthetic using rare wood veneers, neutral tones, and marble. Floor-to-ceiling windows surround the upper deck lounge and adjoining areas, providing jaw-dropping panoramic views out over the bow. Spanning over 2,500 square feet, this privileged space features a baby grand piano and elegant furnishings for entertaining or relaxation. Without question, Solange is a heavenly escape from the mundane world. For pleasure and recreation, Solange features a cutting-edge fitness room, private cinema, heated pool, and open-air jacuzzi. Outside, guests can lounge poolside on cushioned chairs, dine al fresco beside the shimmering waters, or soak in the jacuzzi. The 8 lavish VIP suites below deck offer princely accommodations fit for royalty, each with king-size beds, entertainment systems, and spacious en-suite bathrooms. At night, an elaborate lighting system traces Solange's silhouette, giving her an almost ethereal, futuristic radiance. Powered by dual fuel-efficient yet muscular MTU diesel engines, Solange can sprint to over 17 knots and cross the Atlantic without refueling. Number 17. Eccstasea. Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich's awe-inspiring super yacht. Eccstasea holds down the 17th position on our list. This nearly 300-foot giant was constructed starting in 2004 by preeminent Dutch shipbuilder Feedship at a reported cost of $200 million. Mere pocket change for someone of Abramovich's stature. Worth over $14 billion, his indulgences know no bounds. The immaculate gleaming white hull and raked superstructure are iconic sights gliding regally into any port. But the real treasures are found inside. No expense was spared creating Ecstasea's palatial spaces using the finest materials procured worldwide. Precious woods, Italian marble, and gold accents adorn nearly every surface in the living spaces and master suites. The finest artisans crafted her sweeping spiral staircase and intricately detailed furnishings. 7 ultra-elite guest staterooms offer a private slice of heaven with Hermes leathers, Fendi cloth accent walls, and lush king-size beds. 24-hour butler service ensures no request goes unfulfilled. Twin powerful MTU diesel engines propel her to 25 knots despite a tremendous displacement of over 4,500 tons. Abramovich made sure his personal super yacht combined performance with imposing looks. Eccstasea also features dual helicopter landing pads, a garage for water toys like jet skis and sea bobs, and extensive storage for extended voyages. After wowing guests with unforgettable cruises to exotic locales, Ecstasea's crew of 30 ensure every need is catered for. It's this tireless service that makes staying aboard her a true 5-star experience. While Abramovich has since upgraded to an even bigger yacht, Ecstasia remains an enduring symbol of high seas luxury and wealth. Number 16. Rising sun. Measuring over 450 feet long, she offers immense interior volume spread across 7 spacious decks. This Golden Avenue castle was originally built in 2004 by Lürssen Yachts of Germany for Oracle CEO Larry Ellison at a cost exceeding $200 million. In 2007, fellow billionaire David Geffen purchased her, then invested another $50 million refitting the interiors and adding the latest amenities. With nearly 6,000 square feet of living space, Rising Sun accommodates up to 16 privileged guests plus 54 crew members ready to cater to their every whim 24 hours a day. While not the largest mega yacht by length, Rising Sun's voluminous 80-foot beam provides expansive real estate to house an eye-popping list of facilities including a private cinema, fitness center and spa, indoor basketball court, wine cellar and zen garden. One can play hoops or get a massage without ever going ashore. Outside, the rear pool deck launches smaller vessels like jet skis and speedboats, or guests can simply lounge poolside and soak in the sweeping ocean views. When it's time to dine and socialize, the main deck lounge features a baby grand piano and elegant bar for entertaining. With a top speed near 20 knots from her twin diesel engines, Rising Sun consumes horizons swiftly. She has entertained A-list celebrities and business moguls around the world, thanks to owner David Geffen's many Hollywood connections. Number 15. Octopus Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen spent a reported $200 million constructing this 413-foot giant in 2003. She remains one of the largest personal super yachts ever launched, weighing over 10,000 gross metric tons. Octopus requires a full-time crew of 57 just to maintain her many complex systems and tend to pamper guests. She offers abundant space for 26 esteemed passengers across 13 lavish VIP suites. Facilities aboard include a music studio, full-size basketball court, glass-bottom swimming pool, movie theater, spa, helipad, and a garage housing multiple helicopters and a personal submarine. Paul Allen insisted on an environmentally friendly hybrid propulsion system for Octopus, utilizing liquefied natural gas and diesel. Her 8 generators produce enough power for a small town. Clearly, no expense was spared designing and engineering Allen's personal mega yacht. Though Paul Allen passed away in 2018, his estate has kept Octopus in flawless condition, still cruising the world. Guests wanting an especially luxurious escape can charter her for over $2 million per week. She has been spotted in locales from the French Riviera during the Cannes Film Festival to Australia's Great Barrier Reef. Whether one desires fine dining beneath the stars, an underwater excursion, or basketball on the tide-compensated court, Octopus brings your wishes into reality. Each space provides optimal views outward through vast windows. Number 14. Lady Moura, the beloved yacht of Saudi billionaire Nasser Al Rashid. This 344-foot regal vessel was custom-built by Dutch firm Bloem plus Vos and delivered in 1990 after nearly 6 years of meticulous construction. The final cost exceeded $210 million, but for someone of Al Rashid's financial stature, such figures are trivialities. At the time, Lady Moura incorporated numerous technological firsts like her automated retractable roof and internal floodable garages to store tenders, jet skis and other watercraft. She can accommodate up to 30 privileged guests and 60 expert crew members. Some amazing exterior features include a lavish lounge area on the upper aft deck, perfect for sunset cocktails or hobnobbing with fellow elites. There is also a generous hot tub, basketball court, putting green, jogging track, and not one but 2 helicopter landing pads. Lady Moura is equipped for adventure and indulgence anywhere the winds blow. Her crowning glory sits on the resplendent rear pool deck. At the touch of a button, the pool roof retracts to convert the area into an open-air party space, and the name Lady Moura is writ large across the transom in real 24-karat gold. No delicate paint job here. Yes, she announces her presence proudly. Inside, the 2-level master suite and adjoining VIP staterooms rival those found at the finest hotels. There is also a state-of-the-art fitness room, opulent dining room with Swarovski crystal chandeliers, private cinema, hair salon, and more. The latest audio-visual systems provide entertainment on demand. With a range exceeding 5,000 nautical miles, Lady Moura is capable of globe-trotting wherever her owner desires, or spending months at anchor as a private resort. Powerful diesel engines drive her to over 20 knots despite her massive size and displacement. 30 years after her launch, Lady Moura still represents the cutting edge of luxury yachting. Her lucky owner can rest assured he possesses one of the finest super yachts on the sea. Number 13. Al Mirqab, commissioned by Qatar's former Prime Minister Hamad bin Jassim bin Jaber Al Thani. He selected the Netherlands-based yacht builder Oceanco to construct Al Mirqab starting in 2004, with Tim Haywood Design handling her sweeping exterior lines. No expense was spared creating this 436-foot floating palace, which likely cost over $250 million to complete. Al Mirqab's most defining attribute is her abundance of expansive glass surfaces across multiple viewing decks. The reflective windows amplify the jaw-dropping ocean vistas and scenery beyond. She can accommodate 24 guests and 52 crew with true globe-trotting capability. Her 6,400 nautical mile range means she can cruise from the Persian Gulf to Northern Europe non-stop if desired, the perfect way to escape paparazzi or prying eyes. Yes, aboard Al Mirqab owners enjoy privacy and security unmatched on terra firma. They occupy their own untouchable realm. The onboard leisure amenities satisfy even the most discerning billionaire. There are 2 pristine swimming pools, a fully equipped gymnasium and spa, helicopter landing pad, movie theater with surround sound, and a sky lounge connected to an outdoor hot tub. The Sky Lounge area even converts into a stage for performances. Twin powerful diesel engines drive Mirqab effortlessly forward at 25 knots. Despite her enormous size, Mirqab handles like a vessel half her scale. Number 12. Dilbar, owned by Russian oligarch tycoon Alisher Usmanov. Constructed starting in 2008 by renowned German shipbuilder Yachts and delivered in 2016, she likely cost Mr. Usmanov up to $256 million, proving price was no object creating his dream vessel. Spanning over 360 feet long with a generous beam, Dilbar ranks as one of the largest super yachts in the world by interior volume, with a gross tonnage exceeding 15,000 tons fully loaded. She can welcome 40 privileged guests easily across vast living spaces and staterooms. Dilbar maintains a crew of 96, yes, nearly 100, to cater to their every fancy and whim. Her shiny pearl-white hull and superstructure are accented by enormous full-height glass windows that amplify the dramatic ocean views. Her Lursen pedigree ensures the finest engineering and construction using Western technology. Advanced stabilization fins minimize any roll motion when anchored or cruising slowly. Naturally, Dilbar offers amenities to rival the finest resorts worldwide. Indulgences include the largest swimming pool ever installed on a private yacht, measuring over 82 feet long. There is also a beauty salon and spa, gymnasium, movie theater with a 3D screen, and separate living quarters for her extensive crew. Her interior decor exudes refinement and good taste, thanks to precious metals, fine wood surfaces, and elegant lighting accents throughout. To power this aquatic giant, Dilbar utilizes a hybrid propulsion system linking powerful diesel engines to an azimuth electrical boosting drive. She can sprint to 25 knots and has an enormous 8,200-mile range for globe-trotting journeys. Number 11. Pelorus, built starting in 2003 by the German Titan Lursen Yachts for a reported price near $300 million, she was originally commissioned by wealthy Saudi tycoon Salman Abdullah. In 2004, Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich purchased her as his personal ocean-going sanctuary. With graceful exterior lines conceived by renowned designer Tim Haywood, Pelorus always makes a sterling first impression wherever she cruises. Her sweeping decks offer ample space for relaxation or alfresco dining beneath the stars, including a large heated pool with adjustable depth perfect for lounging. Inside, Pelorus provides accommodation for 24 privileged guests across 12 well-appointed staterooms, each with its own private ensuite bathroom. No need to share here. She maintains a crew of 46 poised to deliver first-class service around the clock. The luxe interior decor includes a grand two-story foyer with sweeping staircase, contemporary furnishings, and surfaces of marble juxtaposed with rich hardwoods and designer lighting accents. Additional amenities on board include a sun-deck jacuzzi, fully equipped spa and gymnasium, and easy access to the ocean via fold-down exterior decks and stairways. At the rear, an enclosed hangar stores smaller boats, jet skis, and other water toys to enjoy during coastal excursions or at anchor. Two powerful MTU diesel engines provide Pelorus with transoceanic range and a top speed beyond 20 knots, enough performance to outpace annoying paparazzi or malaise. Number 10. Serene, a magnificent 439-foot giantess that serves as a floating, extravagant palace for the King of Saudi Arabia. This brand-new superyacht was constructed by legendary Italian shipyard Fincantieri and delivered to her royal owners in 2011. She cost approximately $300 million to build and outfit, a figure that would make most gasp in disbelief. For a monarch, such an expenditure barely merits contemplation. Serene provides 7 full decks of indulgent spaces, including 24 ultra-luxe staterooms that can welcome over 50 privileged guests and associated staff. She also features not just 1 but 2 helicopter landing pads, extensive pool decks inside and out, multiple hot tubs, a submarine bay, and even an underwater viewing room. Guests can glimpse pelagic creatures and sea life gliding silently past the huge glass panels. Serene offers diversions and amenities to satisfy even the most demanding superyacht connoisseur. She is a maritime playground limited only by imagination. The sleek yet imposing exterior exhibiting vertical lines was conceived by Espen Oino naval architects to maximize interior volumes across her 195-foot beam. Inside, the ultra-contemporary interior design flows from the talents of British firm Raymond Langton. Guests are left awestruck by details like crystal furnishings, gold accents, soaring marble pillars, walls and floors. No surface or detail was overlooked. Beneath her gleaming exterior, Serene houses two ultra-powerful diesel engines producing well over 18,000 horsepower combined. This propels her to over 24 knots, enough speed to outpace annoying media, while still providing a remarkable Atlantic crossing range. Number 9. Al Said. Now into the billion-dollar realm at number 9, we find Al Said, the majestic super yacht beloved by Sultan Qaboos bin Said Al Said of Oman. At just over 509 feet, her enormous scale required construction resources on a national level, with work commencing in 2007 at a final cost well over $300 million. Espinoino served as lead exterior stylist, conferring Al Said's signature long, low, angular profile that cuts through the sea with authority. Although scant details have been revealed publicly about her layout and amenities, reports indicate Al Said has one of the largest private swimming pools ever built aboard a yacht, plus an expansive central atrium that houses her very own orchestral concert hall. Yes, the Sultan can enjoy private recitals by world-class musicians without ever going ashore. Despite her mammoth size, Al Said reportedly can still reach 25 knots top speed thanks to the latest marine turbine power plants. Her imposing yet graceful lines make a stunning impression wherever Al Said appears. As the longtime ruler of Oman, the Sultan can cruise in total security, knowing his yacht's location is also a closely guarded state secret. Al Said operates in a rarefied realm, exceeding already ridiculous standards of wealth and influence. Her lucky owner answers only to himself, living a life unbounded by conventional limits. Number 8. Radiant, a modern 360-foot marvel, commissioned by Emirati billionaire and businessman Abdullah Al Futtaim. This super yacht was constructed by the renowned German firm Lürsen over a meticulous 4-year period before her delivery in 2009. Cost to construct? An estimated $320 million. But for someone of Al Futtaim's financial stature, such a figure is insignificant. With sweeping exterior lines conceived by the designer Tim Hayward, Radiant cuts a striking form whether stationary or cruising at her top speed of 21 knots. Radiant pampers up to 20 fortunate guests across 10 lavish VIP suites, with ample room remaining to house 44 dedicated crew members. Her glossy exterior surfaces and enormous windows take full advantage of natural illumination, flooding the interior spaces with warmth and fresh ocean vistas. Guests will find every amenity and diversion conceivable, including multiple pools, spa, gymnasium, cinema, beach club, and even a specialized live fish bait freezer to keep the finest sushi ingredients fresh. Yes, Radiant offers entertainment to satisfy even the most jet-setting super yacht connoisseur. Her lucky owners can circumnavigate the globe while enjoying facilities comparable to an upscale resort. Yet they are cosseted away from the nuisance of crowds and public scrutiny. Aboard Radiant, billionaires inhabit an untouchable dream realm free of worldly concerns and limitations. Yes, super yachts like Radiant represent true escape. Number 7. Dubai. Now entering the most rarefied category of all, we reach number 7 and the mega yacht Dubai. This 531-foot aquatic palace was meticulously constructed by Blohm plus Voss to the exacting specifications of its owner, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The Sheikh serves as the Prime Minister and Vice President of the United Arab Emirates, in addition to being the ruler of Dubai. Yes, Dubai was custom-made to serve the royal family, with virtually unlimited resources and manpower allocated to her design and construction. Delivered in 2006 after nearly 4 years of intensive labor, her rumored cost exceeded $400 million, but for royalty, such arbitrary figures mean little. At over 530 feet in length, Dubai holds the distinction of being one of the largest private super yachts ever commissioned. She can comfortably accommodate 115 privileged guests and crew across vast interior volumes and multiple decks. The sheer scale is difficult to convey. Upon arriving in port, no structure comes close to matching her imposing presence. Guests are greeted by a soaring lobby atrium featuring an Arabian dhow sailing ship suspended mid-air. Further inside, one finds indulgent details like the dazzling circular glass staircase ringed by color-changing lighting effects and mosaic-tiled swimming pool flanked by palm trees on the upper sun deck. Yes, Dubai's interiors exude magnificence at every turn, integrating the finest materials, Eastern influences, and advanced technology. Her onboard movie theater, lounges, spas, and VIP suites rival those found at five-star hotels. Outside, the sweeping aft deck contains hot tubs, bar areas, and a landing pad for the Sheikh's personal Black Hawk helicopter. With a cruising speed over 25 knots, Dubai can outrun bothersome media and all care. Wherever she travels, lesser craft give way to her commanding presence. Dubai serves as a private portable island only the ultra-elite can afford. For royalty, nothing but the best will do. Number 6. Motor Sailing Yacht. No expense was spared creating this uniquely faceted vessel, owned by billionaire Russian tycoon Andrei Melnichenko. With its unconventional angular profile resembling a stealth warship, Motor Yacht A measures nearly 400 feet long and provides occasional accommodation for 14 guests across 7 decks. Melnichenko commissioned renowned Blohm plus Voss shipyards to construct his dream yacht, delivered after 4 years of secretive development in 2008. Unverified estimates place the cost near $500 million. But for someone of Melnichenko's financial means, figures hardly matter. Instead of a traditional luxury aesthetic, lead designer Philippe Starck took inspiration from the 1930s Art Deco movement when conceiving Motor Yacht A's distinctive interior spaces. The result combines geometrical forms, polished metal finishes, and fluid curved details throughout her chambers. Melnichenko was closely involved in the design process, pushing for something totally original. Powered by twin high-output diesel engines, Motor Yacht A tops 30 knots at full throttle, equally at home crossing oceans or outracing paparazzi. Wherever she appears, dockside crowds stop and point at her unconventional silhouette that rises 14 stories above the waterline. Number 5. Topaz, constructed by German yard Lürssen in 2012 for Abu Dhabi Royal Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. At nearly 500 feet in length and costing an estimated $527 million, Topaz secures a spot among the top 5 priciest yachts worldwide. The work of designers Tim Haywood and Terence Disdale, Topaz features generous exterior deck spaces perfect for sunbathing and alfresco dining, all spread across 8 floors from sea to sky. Inside, up to 25 guests can be accommodated across 12 lavish staterooms, carefully tended by 60 diligent crew members. Topaz offers ample room for owners and their fortunate guests to mix public and private event spaces however they desire. She houses multiple lounges and bars, 2 pools, spas, movie theaters, and a grand central staircase under a domed atrium over 50 feet high. Twin diesel engines give Topaz transoceanic range and a top speed approaching 25 knots, enough performance for swift changes of scenery when desired. Number 4. Azzam. Now entering the pinnacle of opulent super yachts, at number 4 we find the largest private yacht ever constructed, the 590-foot giant named Azzam. Meticulously crafted by premier German yacht builder Lürssen starting in 2012, Azzam was commissioned by Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates and Emir of Abu Dhabi. With a reported price near to $600 million, Azzam stretches the limits of what is possible with personal yachts. She incorporates many technological firsts like extremely lightweight carbon fiber construction and the latest propulsion and navigation systems. Guests can enjoy a grand saloon, multiple spas and pools, cascading staircases and staterooms able to accommodate over 60 in sublime comfort. Azzam seems to eclipse all rivals in every way. Her top speed exceeds 31 knots thanks to propulsion power unrivaled on the seas, 36 megawatt turbines outputting over 64,000 horsepower, more thrust than a space shuttle launch. Clearly, Sheikh Al Nahyan invested top dollar to guarantee Azzam's reign as the ultimate super yacht flagship for decades to come. The fortunate owner can roam the oceans protected by layers of security and total privacy. After all, what is the purpose of great wealth if not assurance of complete peace? Azzam delivers this promise on a nearly incomprehensible scale. Wherever she enters port, All other vessels, structures and people become relatively insignificant by comparison. Number 3. Streets of Monaco. Now into the billion-dollar sector. At number 3 we find the under-construction super yacht Streets of Monaco. Measuring over 570 feet in length when complete, this $1 billion aquatic showcase conception of yacht island design will mimic actual city streets and landmarks of Monaco. Guests will feel as if they are perusing Monte Carlo and the Grand Prix supercar circuit, all while enjoying the ultimate luxury amenities. The upper decks will house lavish lounges, cocktail bars, infinity pools, and open-air spaces to relax, dine, and party. For recreation, full-sized golf greens and tennis courts are planned. Below decks, living quarters for 16 elite guests will be finished to the highest standards of comfort, technology, and taste. Crew facilities will accommodate over 70 staff members that cater to owners' every need regardless of the hour. Yes, Streets of Monaco will blend transportation with entertainment in an unprecedented way. No expense will be spared. From the genuine Formula One cars owner can race around the deck, to the Swarovski crystal-studded jacuzzi, champagne bar and helicopter landing pad. Advanced dynamic positioning and GPS hybrid drive systems will enable her to remain stationary without anchors. Slated for unveiling in 2024, this billion-dollar vessel aims to redefine the limits of what is possible in a privately owned super yacht. For the ultra-wealthy designers of Streets of Monaco, only their imaginations set boundaries. She will undoubtedly turn heads wherever she eventually sails. Number 2. Eclipse. Occupying the number 2 spot is the grand super yacht Eclipse, owned by Russian billionaire and industrial tycoon Roman Abramovich. Constructed in 2010 by the esteemed German shipyard Blohm plus Voss, Eclipse measures over 550 feet long and reportedly cost Mr. Abramovich $1.5 billion, more than the GDP of some nations. Yes, no expense was spared designing Eclipse as the ultimate personal luxury liner. Some highlights include 24 elegantly appointed guest cabins that can welcome over 90 crew and visitors across vast deck spaces and saloons. She also features 2 swimming pools, hot tubs, a private cinema, beauty salon, spa, and of course a helicopter hangar and landing pad. The 9-deck master suite spans 2 entire levels and is completely bulletproof with armored plating and panels throughout. Eclipse was also the first private yacht to install an intruder detection system with missile countermeasures. She can accommodate parties of nearly 100 thanks to enormous interior volume. Powered by 4 MTU diesel engines, Eclipse reaches over 20 knots despite her tremendous size and weight. Yes, she provides Roman Abramovich with his own portable private island able to spirit him away in secrecy and safety to any ocean destination. Number 1. History Supreme. Though not the largest in size, her lavish use of precious metals throughout make her the priciest private yacht ever sold at an astonishing $4.8 billion. Conceived and constructed by UK luxury designer Stuart Hughes, she was built for an anonymous Malaysian businessman who clearly valued exclusivity. Let's consider what exactly $4 billion can buy. The entire base of History Supreme is formed from 10,000 kilograms of solid gold. The master bedroom includes wall art made from meteoric stone and genuine dinosaur bone. A platinum-coated Monopoly board with diamond playing pieces also graces the interior. Throughout her spaces, surfaces are coated with precious metals, 100-million-year-old Northumberland platinum, meteorite slices, gold flakes and accents. Even mundane features like door hinges, tap handles and stunt rails are fashioned from platinum, gold and silver. No detail or material was too precious for use somewhere on board. Without question, no private yacht rivals the sheer decadence and value of History Supreme. She fulfills the elite notion that anything can be built, regardless of cost, if one simply wills it. Her sheer extravagance has cemented her place as the undisputed champion of luxury vessels. Yes, she is a golden symbol representing mankind's limitless appetite for ever greater opulence.